Fox News host and Trump brown-noser Maria Bartiromo was live on air when the disastrous jobs report came in. There was an announcement that in June, the country lost private sector jobs rather than gained them. And Maria Bartiromo goes, "We're getting the jobs number." And then when they learn that the country lost jobs in June, she changes the subject so quickly that I'm surprised it didn't give her whiplash. Let's check it out.
Of course, President Trump is talking about this bill leading to growth in the economy. We are waiting any moment now to get the jobs numbers for the month of May. The expectations call for the ADP numbers to be up 95,000 for the month of June, rather. It's the June jobs data. And we'll, of course, right now seeing the number actually show a decline in jobs, down 33,000 on ADP. The bill includes $25 billion for the Golden Dome, the missile defense system. Senator, you introduced a bill supporting
Back to the bill, Golden Dome. This is what happens when your job isn't journalism, it's cheerleading. And you look at the scoreboard and it shows the wrong score. Your team's losing. You pretend you didn't see it. Here's the score. We lost. You know, I've been watching our practices. We're just killing it during practice. The problem is that other people did see this coming. So Maria Bartiromo's scramble is really emblematic of a deeper issue. There is a cognitive dissonance required to defend Donald Trump's economic claims in the face of hard data, because for months, Trump has been saying, we're going to have so much growth because everything's going so well. We had Q1 GDP decline. We don't want to talk about that. But we were told, don't worry, jobs are going to be supercharged and the numbers are going to be great. But we've got looming tariffs and market volatility, even though the market has recovered what it lost. Some companies instituting hiring freezes, the first private sector job loss in 26 months. So all of a sudden, reality contradicts political identity. And if you're Maria Bartiromo, you go, I'm bailing out mid-sentence. I just got a bad number. I don't want to talk about that. And so the commitment to Trump, as often is the case when you commit to cult leaders, it becomes a trap. The deeper you go, the more ensnared you are with the cult leader. It becomes more and more difficult, sometimes impossible, to acknowledge when the leader has failed. And this is the nature of cults of personality. Loyalty is the currency. Critical thinking is not. Thinking for yourself is not. Objective analysis of the facts is not valued. Loyalty is valued. Sometimes reality doesn't cooperate with loyalty. We were told the economy would soar. It's kind of sagging. We saw job decline. And you end up looking ridiculous. You end up on live TV going, where can I look? What else can I talk about? This is a much bigger moment than Maria Bartiromo. When your political credibility is built on unwavering faith in one man, even if he's orange, right? It's an orange man, but it's a man nonetheless. When your vision is based on loyalty to Trump rather than the facts, you're no longer doing an analysis. You're doing damage control. And viewers will start to notice. These jobs numbers are people's lives. 33,000 more people than at the beginning of June now don't have a job. And they have to figure out, how do I pay for my life? And so pretending everything's fine and the Golden Dome provisions in the bill are so cool when people are losing their jobs, it's dishonest, it's dangerous. I think people are going to see through it. You know, for weeks now, discussions have focused on Trump's big, beautiful bill and its potential Medicaid cuts. However, a far more dangerous, overlooked provision in the bill exists. At ground.news/Pacman, you'll discover what MAGA lawmakers quietly included, a provision that could block federal judges from enforcing court orders unless a bond is posted. And if this passes, it could render Trump above the law. This is a critical detail. It's largely unknown, and it really exemplifies this flood the zone strategy of the Trump administration. Now, this is why ground news is essential. It really is the best way to uncover buried information by showing you not just the story, but its origins across the political spectrum. You can see bias ratings, credibility scores, coverage timelines, and their browser extension also will flag potential bias when you're on a news site, sort of guiding you to more reliable sources for fact checking. Ground News gives you a smarter and more reliable way to stay informed. I'm partnering with them to give you 40% off their unlimited Vantage plan, which makes it just $5 a month. Visit ground.news/Pacman, scan the QR code, or use the code Pacman in the app to start. The link is in the description.